contemplate about how I feel, but you make it way too hard to think that this could be what you love. It took a lot of hard shit just to learn how not to break down and stop it. No matter what I've seen in the past, I
already know, gotta put the signature lip gloss on. Okay. I was like, yeah. Pull up in there, yeah. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to your good sis channel, period. Okay, what do we have here? Another sit down video. Y'all already know what the dealio is. I told y'all once a week y'all gonna get a little sit down video. This one is going to be a little girls talk. I posted on Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me questions, like get really juicy into the girls talk, because I love touching on specific topics that a lot of people are uncomfortable to talk about, my views and my opinions on it, so y'all can see a little different. I got my hair did, yeah, to set the vibe even more by making sure I grab me some wine. Wine has been sitting in my refrigerator, but I have definitely been drinking it. Yellow Rose is my favorite. This is the tropical mango. Ooh, and I'm pouring the whole glass. Yeah, I don't really know what it tastes like, so let me taste it real quick because I forgot. I ain't drunk this in a minute. This is kind of good. It's kind of good. Okay, go on my phone and go to y'all questions. This question is relationship advice. I don't know why, but a lot of people come to me about relationship advice, and I don't know, like I feel like the best relationship advice I can give you, be with somebody that genuinely makes you happy in all aspects. I feel like people want this social media lifestyle because they see, you know, the glitz and the glam of being in a relationship, but they don't really see the exclusive stuff, like what is going on in their real lives. They only see what pictures they post in this happy glitz and glam lifestyle. All in reality, no relationship is picture perfect. To be arguing, there's gonna be differences. It's just normal. And I feel like if you're going to be with somebody that's mentally there for you, that is physically there for you through all your flaws, all your mistakes, and is actually benefiting you. With somebody that don't benefit you, it comes to the point where it's like, okay, what are you here in my life for? Like seriously, like you gotta realize some people are just around to use you, and when you learn how to separate from people that want to use you and that people that genuinely care about you, you'll be so much better in life. Because at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you just think that they cute and that's it, and they ain't doing nothing else for you, y'all need to be in a relationship. People be going for relationships just for the looks of it. Nah, if I'm gonna be in a relationship, I need the looks, I need the mental health. I need you to be there for me mentally when I'm going through stuff, or not even when I'm going through stuff, just mentally be there for me. Ask about how my day is, you know, tell me, you know, good things to keep me uplifted. I want you to be there in all aspects. If a person is only there for you in one aspect, and yeah, sometimes you need to let those people go and cut them off. Communication is key. If you're not communicating with your significant other, a lot of things can be misinterpreted or can go over people's heads if it's not communicated. Like if I'm mad about something that you did and I tell you, which I have this is one of my things I can't say I have it bad because I don't really communicate things. But if I'm having an issue with something you're doing, I need to be communicating that to you, because you might not know that that's hurting me or that's affecting me, or if I have an issue with it, you might not know that. And some, you know, dudes, I will say this, men are a lot slower at catching on to women because we're very emotional creatures, we're very emotional human beings. So it's like men have a, like, I don't know, it's something about men that they just don't catch on quick. So sometimes you gotta let them know right up front, like, hey, I don't like this, it's bothering me, stop this. And if they really love you and really, you know, mess with you for real, they'll stop it because they know they see it's hurting you. Communication is key. A person will never know what you're going through unless you communicate that to them. Okay, how do you ignore haters / negative comments? Okay, that's a good one. I do not feed into negativity unless it's dealing with my kids. My kids are off limits, and that's just me. You could talk about me all you want. You can call me ugly, you can call me a hoe, you can call me whatever you want to call me. I really don't care, because I feel like because I done heard it all, I don't care for what people have to say anymore, because at a young age I done witnessed being talked about and being to the point where people be making up rumors about me and stuff like that, and it's to the point where I really don't care no more. It is what it is. You know, you can't change people's opinions about you. I tend to try not to address it, because usually people that leave hate comments and that, you know, say negative things, they be wanting you to address it, and I usually just ignore it unless it got something to do with my kids and it hit home. You feel me? When it comes to certain things, you have to learn how to build, you have to learn how to ignore people, because that's the best way. Because a lot of hate and negativity, they want you to respond back to it. They want you to take time out your day to address it, feel important. And when you don't address it, they tend to get mad. Like when people talk about you, they want you to respond back. Sometimes you gotta laugh at folks. Like, I be laughing at people. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. For what? You're still gonna feel the way you feel. So that's how I view it. You're gonna feel the way you feel regardless if I address it or not. So it's like, what's the point? You feel me? That's how I really block it out. I really don't care. I just grew up being like this person where it's like, okay, it is what it is. When is the best age to lose your virginity? I will say there's no age that's capped to losing your virginity. I would say obviously you shouldn't be losing your virginity hella young, like 12, 11, yeah. But I will say when you're ready, okay? When you're ready. And honestly, I will say sometimes it's not even worth it, because me being a teen mom, I know sometimes you just gotta just wait till you finish school, get your life together, and find somebody that, you know, you feel like would be somebody that you can spend your life with. A lot of people that lose their virginity in high school are not with those people that they lost their virginity to. They end up going to somebody else. If that's what you want to do, you just want to lose your virginity. I'm not here to judge, but I'm just saying, like, it's best to just wait, because there's so many girls that have lost their virginity and say, like, it wasn't even worth it. Like, I should have saved my virginity for somebody else. And personally, I will say, with my experience, the person that took my virginity, I don't regret it, because the person that took my virginity, I was in a relationship for a long time. And I feel like he treated me very well. But I definitely could say I could have waited. You feel me? But I don't regret it, but I could have waited. Lose your virginity when you are ready and you're comfortable. Make sure it's something that you want to do and that's not forced upon you by a dude, because dudes can be very hypersexual and can encourage you to do something that you don't want to do. So make sure you're losing your virginity when you're comfortable. You like, be comfortable. Wear a condom. Wear protection. Have safe sex. Don't just have sex, because diseases are real. Diseases are real. AIDS is real. HIV is real. Gonorrhea, chlamydia, all that herpes is real. You have to be careful who you sleep with, because you can lose your virginity to somebody that's very, very dirty, that's going around having sex with a whole bunch of girls, and your first time somebody can give you a STD. Wear a condom. Be safe with it, and make sure the person that you're with is not hypersexual. Okay? AIDS, STDs are real. Okay? Advice for teen moms. So I say the biggest advice that I can give you, because I was also a teen mom, never let what people say get to you. When people say certain things to down you, make sure you listen to it and go harder just because they doubted you. There were so many people that said I wouldn't graduate because I had my daughter at 16. I graduated. There's so many people that said I wouldn't be anything. I have a platform to be able to share my life with y'all. It's like, as a teen mom, I feel like we get very, very dragged through the mud a lot. We don't get our credit, and we get really bad views on us. And I understand we had our child young, but at the same time, don't doubt me as a person, because I still am capable of doing things. I still am capable of going to college. I still am capable of getting a job, making a career out of my job. I'm still able to maintain my own business. I'm still able to graduate high school, take care of my child. You feel me? My best advice is just to tune out people and do you. Go hard for your child. Have your child be the reason why you're doing so good in life. Like my kids, I don't want them to ever be homeless. I want to make sure that I keep a roof over their head. They're stable. They're fed, all that. Okay, so make sure you have the reason and the purpose to why you're doing it, and just ignore the people that have all this extra stuff to say. Fine, because the best thing you can do is show somebody that you can do it after they doubted you. Period. What's your thoughts on your daughter getting waxed at 14? So this is a very you guys don't know, because this might sound like a random question that's out of the box to some of y'all, but this has been going around on social media about having your daughter get a wax. What are y'all views on it? And honestly, me personally, I would not have my daughter go get a wax. Why? Because there's other ways to remove hair down there. People keep comparing the wax to sex. Okay, can I just say this? Even if your child gets a wax or not, does not mean they're having sex. I don't know why they keep contributing it to sex and stuff. It has nothing to do with sex. I feel like if you want to get your child waxed, you can, whatever. But me, my daughter will not. You know why? Because they have other alternatives besides shaving and waxing. She can use Nair and it can rub off. That's what I used before I knew how to shave. At 14, I was using hair removal cream. Okay, for the ones that's talking about, shaving can leave you, get some hair removal cream. I personally would not want to give my daughter that experience of waxing, because honestly, it's like, for what? For what? I feel like the only thing that you should be getting waxed, your eyebrows if they're too thick, hair that's actually being shown that you may be insecure about, which I understand that. But to have hair down there, nobody really should be down there anyway. So it's it's not like, I don't know, I just don't want to be one of those moms where I'm just like not letting my child do nothing, but at the same time it's like my daughter don't really need a wax. What you need a wax for at 14 down there? But I'm not judging the moms that do. Like, that's fine. That's your child. I'm all for your child, the way you want to parent. Do whatever you want to do when you parenting. That's your business. But in this household, you're not getting no wax at 14. And I feel like I have a right as a parent to tell my child no. Period. How to survive high school. Child. So I went to high school freshman and sophomore year, and then my junior and senior year I did online school, homeschool basically, but I did online homeschool. So for my freshman and sophomore year, I will say make sure you choose your friends wisely. Because my freshman year I went in with a whole clique of friends. Like, I hung out with everybody, and it was the worst people to hang out with. I was always fighting. I was always in drama. You will rarely ever see me like not in drama. I was always in some stuff because of the people I surround myself with. In high school, I will say you are who you surround yourself with, definitely in high school. Because you're still trying to develop who you are. You're trying to find out who you are as a person. High school is a developing stage. I feel like you're still trying to discover yourself. So you start acting like people that you're around. So the people that are around, I was very much so in a negative space. To sophomore year, I started hanging out with just two girls. Two girls, two of my main friends, and those are the friends I stuck with. But because I caused a lot of drama my freshman year and I was in a lot of stuff freshman year, it carried on to me sophomore year. Although I was to myself, it carried on. And it's like, okay, you still the same bitch to us. I don't care how many friends you have. You feel me? So it's like, choose your friends wisely, because they can definitely put you in a position of a lot of drama. Focus on your classwork. There's so many people that cheat and don't really be studying for real. Food for thought. More knowledge is the smarter you are. Go to class, don't skip. And I'll be lying if I say I never skip, but I'm telling you from experience, do not skip. Choose your friends wisely. Do after school programs. I used to be in different after school programs, and that opened access to new friends, positive environment, because after school programs are usually positive things for you, and it gets you known in a good light. So enjoy high school, y'all. Enjoy high school. If you had a good high school experience, good for you. Ways to maintain your mental health. That's a good one. I'm glad you asked that. I definitely can say giving yourself space. There's times where I have to give myself space from people, as far as texting them every day, calling them, being around people physically. Even on social media, I have to give myself a mental break, really think about what I'm going through and what needs to be done. And I can really, stress. I feel like sometimes when you're on social media a lot, it plays a part into your mental health. Social media can play a big role of why you're mentally drained. So much stuff that's on social media that can trigger you to be depressed, you to be sad, you to be upset, you to be mad, you feel me? So you gotta watch how much social media you're on. Also, sometimes communicating with your friends all the time can be a little bit too much and overwhelming. Sometimes going a whole week without talking to them, it's good. It's a good space. Like, I don't know, me, I like my space. I don't like to be suffocated around people too much. Treating yourself to a nice time, taking yourself out, maybe walking, going to Starbucks. Y'all know me, I'm the queen of Starbucks. Going for a walk, going to the library, going to a museum, doing something different every once in a while, and taking your mind off things can definitely contribute to a better mental health. Saging your house, cleansing your spirit, praying, talking to God, all that plays a part into your mental health. You want to have a very good spiritual bond with yourself and your higher power, whoever your higher power is. I'm not here to put any religion on y'all. I know I'm very much so against that, but whoever you pray to, whoever your higher power is, I definitely can say when you have that connection with your higher power, it helps you. You get to build a bond, and you're able to be spiritually, mentally there. You feel me? Too much social media, too much talking to your friends all the time can really affect your mental health. How to walk away from a bad breakup. Ooh, okay. So I will say you cannot walk away from a bad breakup unless you're ready. There's so many people that wants to break up with people, but truth be told, they're not even ready to break up with them. A lot of people say, I'm done with him, I ain't never going back to him, and be right back with him the next day. Sis, why you lie like that? But truth be told, a woman is not really done with a man until she reaches her breaking point. Sometimes you have to reach your breaking point, and you're going to know when you hit your breaking point, because a lot of people don't be like, when do I reach my breaking point? And if you got a question, if you reached your breaking point or not, you haven't reached it. Because any woman that reached their breaking point with somebody, they gonna know, oh, this, I'm done. Like this, I'm through with you. You mentally exhaust me. I can't. You feel me? Every woman will know when they reach their breaking point with somebody. Trust, you're gonna know. It's gonna feel different, you're gonna move differently, and it's gonna, your actions is gonna be very different. You feel me? To move on, you have to be fed up and reach your breaking point, because truth be told, it's not easy to walk away when you don't want to walk away. you feel me? Like, sometimes the heart really do love that person, and you really can't walk away, and sometimes you have to go through some stuff to literally walk away from them. And that's just some of us, and I can say that's kind of me. Well, it was me, because back then, like, if I was in a relationship with somebody, I would keep letting them do stuff until I reached my breaking point. But now I got to the point where I don't tolerate a lot, so I don't even let it get to that point. I just cut you off right when I notice anything shady. Anything. We could be in the talking stage, I notice something, you cut off, because I don't want it to get to the point where you think that's okay. We get in a relationship and now it's getting worse and worse and worse. No, learn how to cut stuff off from the jump. When you peep something from the jump, cut it off. That way your heart is not invested too deep into it to where it's like, oh damn, now I'm really stuck on him. No, don't ever be stuck on somebody that's doing you wrong, period. Cut it off as soon as you peep something, period. How to build confidence. Okay, so this is a very good one, and although I will say, you know, I do have my confidence, but I do have my insecure moments. Loving my natural beauty as far as my face and, you know, my appearance. I feel like I'm very pretty. I used to be very insecure about certain things about my face, and now I just be like, I'm a bad bitch, you feel me? And I got that by saying like, oh, I'm beautiful, I'm pretty. I wake up every day and I try to not compare myself to other females. I feel like because this new generation, this society, we have social media and we try to compare ourselves. We scroll, we see all the bad people, all the fine girls on Instagram, and you try to like compare yourself to them. Like, you gotta stop doing that, because some of them girls be comparing themselves to wishing they would look better than, you know, what they is, you feel me? And we gotta stop letting social media reflect on how we're supposed to look. I had to learn to stop doing that. And I had to learn that I'm pretty and I be, you know, I'm pulling niggas, okay? Like, I want my waist to be a little snatched. I want my butt to be a little bigger. And those are just insecurities that I personally deal with. And I feel like sometimes I have my days where I'm like, oh my God, like, I wish I had a bigger butt. I wish I had a little slimmer waist, you know? And I try to work out and I be getting discouraged and all that. But I'm working on it. So I wouldn't say I'm fully there, because there is some things that I said, like, I do want to get my body done. And a lot of people, y'all was saying, girl, you don't need to get your body done. But baby, I really do want to get my body done, and that's just something that I want to do. And I don't want nobody to judge me, because that's what I want to do. So if it happens, it happens. At the end of the day, it's my body. But yeah, y'all, that was all the questions that I was going to answer in this video. Let me go ahead and finish this wine for y'all, just you know, just to get y'all like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't finishing this. But yeah, y'all, that was today's girls talk. I enjoyed this. I think I want to do another one, so make sure y'all comment some questions or follow me on Instagram. That way y'all can know when I post my posts, because usually when I do these sit down videos, I ask you guys on an Instagram poll. Y'all slide up, y'all make y'all little comments or whatever. I get these questions. So follow me on Instagram if you have not. Yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm lit. I'm lit. Enjoyed today's video. I'll catch y'all in my next one, in the next girl talk video, or in a vlog. You guys are probably gonna see a vlog after this. But yeah, y'all, I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye, love. What is this? Bye, loves.